Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Unit Lost. I'm Stylosa and I'm going to talk to you today about our Patreon campaign because this thing is going like the clappers, good lord. So, and that's not the clap either, because there's probably some dirty minded people out there. No. Going like the clappers means you're going fast. You're doing well and you're going at speed, ladies and gentlemen. Let that be known. Okay, now we've got that out of the way. Let's talk about Patreon. So, what has this meant for Unit Lost? Well, let me just give you some figures straight away. So we have 57 patrons. We get $767 per month off the Patreon. Now, Patreon take a percentage of that, but we kind of get the lion's share of that, which is obviously quite good, you know, because that means we can kind of do stuff with the cash to make Unit Lost even better. So I guess the question is, what the hell have we actually done with the cash that we've been getting off Patreon? Well, a month has gone by, so we've received one of the Patreon checks. Now, what that did is that allowed me to get this new microphone. So I have a Rode Procaster microphone and a Scarlett 2i2 audio interface. I also have a new desk arm mount for my microphone. Now, why did I do that? Well, to be honest, my older microphone was okay, but it was a condenser, a USB condenser microphone, which kind of picked up sound from everywhere. This microphone doesn't do that. It only picks up sound directly in front of it. It's a broadcast quality microphone, which is obviously why it requires a audio interface and all the rest of that stuff. It's much better. It makes Unit Lost a much better outfit through having this audio upgrade from my point of view, because, you know, if I'm tapping on my keys or if I'm using my mouse and stuff like that, that's going to be picked up with my older microphone. It's still kind of picked up with this microphone, but it's really reduced. It gives for a much better quality. Like my voice is a much better quality. It's kind of deeper. It's a lot better to listen to, and that's you know, that's obviously that's good. You know, that's great. So what I wanted to say, guys, is if you do want to support Unit Lost, now, the best way to do that, you know, if you really want to support us with your hard-earned cash, is to do it through Patreon, okay? So there's a link in the description below which takes you through to our Patreon page. Please read the whole page, because the page will tell you what the campaign's about, tell you the reasons why we're doing it, you know, and all of that stuff. And if you then want to become a patron, then it's very easy to do so, and you can control how much you want to give and all the rest of that stuff, and you do get certain bonuses. So before I recorded this video, I actually recorded the 7th Patreon weekly update video for the $25 and above guys, where I talk about like what's been going on behind the scenes. It's quite a good insight into how a YouTube channel is run. Now, I know Unit Lost isn't the biggest YouTube channel, but we are a full-time YouTube channel, so you get to you do get a lot of information. Like you know, I explain things, how decisions have been made, and all the rest of that stuff. It is. I think it's pretty good, and the feedback I've had says, you know, it's really great. Obviously, there are higher tiers, with the highest tier being a special one-on-one chat with me or Kirioff, which is pretty interesting, but there you go. So yeah, I just wanted to update the situation with Patreon, guys, and say, everybody who is a patron, you are doing, I cannot believe it, it's awesome. You know, that extra cash really does help with looking at things and getting things sorted out. Like I said, my microphone got sorted out. That never would have got sorted out without Patreon. You know, there are other upgrades we're looking at. My working area got upgraded as well. There's things we need to get for Kiri. There's a lot of stuff, and it really opens doors. So if you do want to support Unit Lost, Patreon is kind of the best way to do that if you want to do it with a monthly commitment. Obviously, no pressure, you know, because people do enough just watching our videos anyway, but if you really want to go the extra mile, then this is kind of the best way to do it. What I'm going to do going into the future, I'm going to throw out these updates every now and again, just informing people about Patreon, because some people don't know we've even got a Patreon campaign and all that stuff, and I think that's pretty good. I'd like you guys though to comment below, you know, what do you think of you know, I guess what do you think of Unit Lost at the moment, because we're kind of starting to come back to our original ways again, you know, with getting Kirioff back and things like that, and it's looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. It's just been a short update, but I just, as I said, wanted to keep you informed. I've been Stylosa, but then you already know that. This is Unit Lost. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, all the rest of that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time, people. Toodaloo.